Alright guys, what's going on? I'm DunkinMan and today we're back again with an NU session that I'm going to do with this team I made a couple of days ago. I actually kind of like it, and I've only used it in a couple of battles so far, but it's got some cool Pokemon that I really enjoy using and that don't get a lot of use in the meta as of late anyway. So we're going to start off with this here Dragalge. Physically defensive. It's got Poison Point just to hurt things on contact, hopefully poison them. Has a pretty good rate of it. Toxic Spikes just in case I want to ensure poisons. Sometimes I don't, like if there's a Guts user around or something like that. Girder, really. But, you know, otherwise, it's pretty helpful to have just some residual damage. Dragon Pulse and Sludge Wave are just there for stab. And Thunderbolt is there for some bulky waters because I hate, for alligator. And since I'm physically defensive, I can probably take hits aside from Earth. I can take an Earthquake, but not two Earthquakes. And anything else I can take and Thunderbolt him. So that's kind of my thought process there. Next on the roster, we do have Gramble here. This is the first time I've ever actually used Gramble, and I'm going to use it with the Assault Vest set. I'm running Play Rough and Earthquake because they're powerful together. Crunch because it's a decent enough filler move, and Super Fang because I wasn't sure what else to run. I don't know. I could have run Close Combat, or it's not necessary to run Close Combat with Earthquake, really. And I don't know. I didn't see any other thing that would be better than having your opponent's HP. So that's kind of my idea about that. Then we've got Leftovers, physically defensive, Pelipper, super fat. Not as fat as Mantine, you know, as fat as Mantine is on the special side, but it gets knockoff and it gets roost as well as defog. So it's actually pretty fun to use and takes more hits than you would expect. It's not very strong really, but you know, that's okay. I don't know. It's just there mostly as a pivot switch. And then of course we've got, this is basically my cleaner, Zangoose. If I can get that Toxic Orb boost, this thing just completely destroys stuff. I haven't actually used it in any of my battles except to quick attack something, but I do know that it's got raw power, and I'm super excited to get it to do work, so hopefully it will. Just jolly to outspeed as much as possible because it really doesn't need anything else with these attacks and this toxic boost. You know, it's just too much. Then we've got Assault Vest, Ludicolo. I've got Rain Dish over Swift Swim first of all because if I do see water, I'd rather have recovery than speed on this thing. So that's that. It's got Ice Beam, Scald, and Giga Drain. It's just good coverage moves, 2 stabs. And then Whirlpool is there to trap things because I used an Infestation Vileplume and loved it. You know, you could trap whatever gets in your way, whatever, you know, might stop one of your sweepers, I guess, from doing their job. You can trap them, they don't even expect it, and if they're special attackers, you can take their hits and then wear them down somehow with one of your moves. So that's my idea. It's kind of inaccurate, but I like the way it sounds. And then last we've got Life Orb Mesprit because I haven't used Mesprit in a long time, and I think this is a good time to actually try it out because it doesn't really get a lot of use itself in NU, and it can do kind of the same job that Sigilif used to do. Maybe not as well, but it can still kind of fill that role. I've got Signal Beam here for Dark types and other Psychic types, Psyshock for stab, of course, Energy Ball mostly for Seismitoads, and Ice Beam as just a decent coverage move. So, you know, aside from that, let's just see if we can find a battle. I think you guys are pretty comfortable with the team at the moment, so we're gonna hop in, see what we can find. Like I said, this will probably just be part 1 of maybe a 3 or 4 part series. So we'll see more of these to come. I might not do all the battles today, but I'm at least going to do this one right now. So come on, if we could actually hurry up, find somebody, that'd be awesome. Oh, we did. Alright, so we've got Damp Clam. Damp Clam, huh? Okay, I'm going to give him a quick smiley face. His team looks awfully fat. Oh, my music stopped. Hold on a second. I don't know why it stopped there. It must just be the one song. I guess that's what we're listening to here. So, aside from that, I think Uxie might lead. Oh, God, what am I gonna do? I guess I'm gonna try and lead with Ludicolo. Against Combuskin, that's not really ideal. I don't know if I just want to go for Scald here. I guess I do. Nothing on his team really cares to take one. Nothing resists. Uxie comes in, that's fine. I get a little bit of damage off. So he's got this thing, and I think I'll go into my Gramble to take a hit from it if I have to, or he might just go for something, yeah, like Thunder Wave, which is alright, because I can still get strong Play Rough off. Okay, he's got the attack drop. Well, Play Rough did some damage. Maybe Crunch will do a little bit more. Not too sure. But at least Play Rough will not have him going into his Hariyama here. So he goes for the Psychic, gets a special defense drop, no Paralyze. Yes! Alright, so this thing is severely weakened. If anything, he's gonna go for another Psyshock, or Psychic rather. And that means I can switch into my Mesprit here. He might be thinking I have Shadow Ball or something. I do only have Signal Beam to really hurt this thing, so that being said, hopefully he doesn't switch into his Togetic. He goes into his Lickilicky, which is also okay. It might be physically defensive, and I don't really want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with it having any sort of status either. I'm gonna go into... No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I was thinking about not going into this, but it might be not too bad. Thank you, Orange Ball, go away. Here, I'm gonna go for the Super Fang. Hopefully he doesn't try and... Wait, no. If he tries to pass it into that Uxie, I need to go for Crunch. He goes into Caracosta. That's fine. He's gonna try and set up in my face, I think. It'd be best if I just went right into Ludicolo here, I think. He does Shell Smash, which is not ideal because he could probably kill me with a Stone Edge, but I don't think he wants to risk. He has Rock Slide, he doesn't kill, no flinch. Amazing. Truly amazing. But here, I am doomed. No, I think I can still live a hit with this thing, so probably could have gone for Scald there. He goes for EQ. I can't live one of those. Ooh, this is looking tough. I don't think I can live a +3 Aqua Jet from this thing. This thing is really dangerous. No, I cannot. That was my only option. He has to miss a Rock Slide now. I don't have Sucker Punch, I have Quick Attack. Does he get Sucker Punch? I don't know. I'm just gonna EQ, I guess. Definitely get a good setup with the Caracosta. Alright, this thing sucks. I should have gone for the Scald, in retrospect. Damn. Alright. I didn't even know these things carried Earthquake either. So, that's cool. Oh. Can't give him a GG. He's probably gonna leave before. No, he didn't. It's alright. We're gonna find another one, because that one wasn't actually very long, so... I guess I lied about having one battle, because that one was really disappointing too. I got my ass swept by a Caracosta. But that thing's always been dangerous since Weakness Policy came out, so I should have played around it better. He was definitely not who I expected the Wish to go to, though, either. This guy's got an interesting team. He might lead off with Cradilly, he might lead off with Rotom, he might lead off with Mismagius. I can't trap it with Ludicolo, which is a problem. Definitely don't want to lead off with that.
From the scene,
I guess I'm gonna lead off with this. Okay, that was definitely a great lead for me. So he's probably going to, I don't know, he probably expects me to play rough here. So, oh gosh. So he might switch into his Kling Kling, but I don't really want to just go for Earthquake if he could switch into anything else. Fuck, I'm going for Earthquake. Okay, he goes for Fake Out. But he's definitely going to switch out now. And I think Earthquake is still a better move, because yes, he does go into Kling Kling. That takes a lot of damage, which is just fine. I can go into this, into my Pelipper. He might have Wild Charge, which is probably a problem. Hopefully he doesn't, though. He just goes for Gear Grind, which is good. I might be able to live a Wild Charge if he has it, since he has no boosts. I'm just gonna go for Scald. Come on. Just have Return or something. Come on. Oh, please don't go into your stupid Cradilly. That would annoy me. Okay, he goes for Sub. I can break it. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go for Knockoff here. Yeah. Cradilly does come in. I'm not giving you the boost. It does mean you're Storm Drain. That's what it means to me. So I want to go into... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go for Toxic Spikes. Don't try and use this as a setup opportunity, you punk. I hate you. He could go into his Kling Kling here. If he's got Earthquake, that could hurt me. I don't know if those carry Earthquake. He does go into his Kling Kling, but my confusion ends, and my best option... Well, if I think he's got Earthquake, then my best option is definitely to go into this. Then I can't do it. I'm just gonna go for T-Bolt, I guess. Hopefully that kills him. And if it doesn't kill him, then I can still switch into my Pelipper. Okay, so he just goes for the Gear Grind. Not too bad. He does die to a T-Bolt. So, didn't take too much damage there. I would have taken 25% from Stealth Rocks anyway, which would have sucked. He might be Guts. I wouldn't have pegged him to be Guts. I would expect Thick Fat, because most of them are Sheer Force these days. Excuse me, Assault Vest. What am I talking about? This thing is definitely going to be most useful against the Hariyama. He goes for the knockoff, which is okay. I'm going to defog it if I can. But he's probably just going to switch back into his Cradilly, which is fine because it's poisoned. And we'll eventually have to recover and stuff. So I'm going to take this chance to go for Roost. He might go for Stealth Rocks. In which case I can just go for the defog again. And it'll be a pretty fruitless effort for him. So we'll see. Come on now. Yeah, I don't see too many threats on his team that just can set up on a whim and completely destroy me. But, you know, that might be Quick Feet, or if it gets Quick Feet, or just Guts on Gramble there. And, you know, it could do something horrible. Oh man, he predicted me to Roost there, which is a good play. But I'm not going to do that again. Let's see. He doesn't have anything. Yeah, I mean, that could be Guts and like wreck me, but that's probably not going to happen. So here, Play Rough is my best option. Strongest way to hit this Cradilly, and nothing on his team really has the defenses to take it outside of his own Gramble. He might pull a switch into that though. If he does, I'll have to figure something out. Okay. So here, I expect him to do that, pull the switch into his own, and I'm just gonna switch into Pelipper. He goes for Giga Drain. That's fine too. At least now I can come in and threaten him. Yeah. I'm gonna threaten anything in here with this knockoff. So, and that'll get my orb activated, which is definitely a blessing. He can switch into his Gramble. He doesn't though. That's good. He makes a safe switch, which is perfectly fine with me. That means the Cradily is out of the way, and I can use something else against that Gramble. So we will see what his plan is here. Or she. Might be a she. Has a girl sprite, so... Oh my god, this music. I don't know why I messed up the playlist, but I'll fix it for the next one. If there is a next one. Jesus. I might die before then. Alright. He makes a switch. Hariyama, that's a pretty good play. I know he's going to go for the fake out, so might as well just take that chance to get a lowered attack on him. And then he's going to be expecting the play rough again. His Gramble is a threat to my team, so what I'm going to do is go for the Super Fang, because that'll ensure that 50% of his HP is gone. Yes. And don't know what to do. I need to keep Zangoose safe because Mismagius is a huge problem, but it can probably live one unstab hit. It outspeeds my whole team, and so does this Rotom most likely, if it's Scarfed. So he's probably gonna go for a play rough. I'm just gonna go for another Super Fang. Yeah, get him down. Nope, nope, not get him down any lower. That's fine. He's gonna miss a play rough. Go for it. He's probably not gonna go for play rough here. Something more reliable, I'm sure, like Earthquake. But okay, he goes into the Mismagius, which was a good play, I guess. But I mean, he's just gonna have to kill me from here. So I'm not too worried. Goes for the second. That's okay. He's life orbed, so I'm going to go into Ludicolo here, and I'm going to go for the trap. I'm going to go for the trap. I'm going to get some residual damage on whatever wants to come in, because I'm sure it won't be the Rotom. But I'll outspeed both Granbull and Hariyama, and since they're not in great condition already, I can make sure that I can keep them in and take them out. If I land the Whirlpool, please don't miss Whirlpool. Yes, perfect. Alright, so this thing is trapped and injured, and it'll die to a Scald here, I think. Yes. So that worked out. Awesome. He wasn't pulling any doubles, nothing like that. Hariyama can come in maybe, or he's going to go into Rotom Fan. He's probably going to go for the Air Slasheroonie, so I'm going to switch into this guy. Yeah, and just his Death Fodder, really. And then I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse? Sludge Wave. I'm going to go for Sludge Wave. Yeah. He wasn't going to switch out, so. Alright, so I have this thing, which has Ice Beam, can take an Air Slash or two if they're Scarfed, and then can do huge damage. I am worried about the Hariyama though with Fake Out. The Fake Out won't kill me, but it'll bring me down to the point where Rotom Fan can kill me off the next time with like a Volt Switch or something like that. But if I can just weaken this thing down, that'll be really good. He could make the play and go into, you know, I don't think I don't think Ice Beam's going to kill this thing from full anyway, so I'm just going to go for the Psyshock. Because I think it'll be a 2-hit KO no matter what. And he could switch into this and die. Glad I made that play. Hit on the physical defensive side of Mismagius, which is not as strong. And, you know, it was stab, so it was actually stronger than Ice Beam on that thing. And here, I'm pretty sure I can take a fake out. Yeah, I can definitely take a fake out, so that's fine with me. I'm just going to go for the Psyshock again. And I think that Ludicolo and Zangoose can probably wrap up, unless he flinches my Ludicolo, which would totally suck. But we'll see. Hariyama, I don't know. It could possibly have Bullet Punch. Yeah, it does. But if it doesn't die here, it'll die to Poison, yeah. And then Rotom has to come in and basically has to go for Air Slash to try and win this. So Ice Beam, I think, will be more powerful here. Alright, and he does go for Air Slash. And I think that it's best if I go into Ludi one more time, go for the Ice Beam, try and take this Air Slash. I take it, don't get flinched. He doesn't. That's great, because I'm pretty sure... Oh! He forfeits. Okay, well, to be fair, I think that Rotom Fan probably would have died to a quick attack from there, from my Toxic Boost Zangoose. So, that's definitely a thing to keep in mind. But that freeze was really unfortunate. I probably was just going to go for a Giga Drain or something right there, because he would have killed me with another Air Slash, no doubt. I just don't know if he actually could have killed Zangoose straight up with an Air Slash, and if he could have lived a quick attack, let alone two. So, whatever. I guess that's basically the end of part 1, and I'll catch you guys all with the next